Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So this is going to be a very quick video on doing a mixed media background. And I'm not going to go into too much detail about primary colors, secondary colors, and intermediate colors or tertiary colors, whatever you want to call them. But when you use primary colors, your primary colors are red, blue, and yellow. And from red, blue, and yellow, you can make a lot of different color combinations. Do you know what I mean? Those are your main colors. Now, with your complementary colors or your secondary colors, green, orange, purple, red, blue, yellow, these are all wonderful colors that go together. So what we're going to do today, and I will get more into the color wheel and all that kind of stuff in a later date. This is all I want to do for a mixed media background. So I just have a piece of paper here. It can be, this is Bristol, it can be mixed media paper, it can be watercolor paper, it can be drawing paper, it can be printer paper, it can be brown paper bag, it can be newspaper, it can be whatever you have, recyclable paper. I always tell you guys, when you go to the grocery store, pack your groceries in a plastic bag and then put that inside of a brown paper bag. I go to grocery stores and just ask if I can have a couple brown paper bags. They always give them to me with no problem. Then you can cut them apart and use them, especially when you're starting out, and you can use them to make a journal. So right today, I'm going to use some purple and yellow and a little bit of white. And all I want you guys to do is, now what does purple and yellow do? What we're going to do is, think about half your page. Now, you can just take your paper and fold it in half. Now, do you have to fold it? You don't necessarily have to fold it on point on half, but you want it so you can fold it on top of each other, right? And so we have it down like this. And only on half the paper. Don't even worry. Just go and start putting some ploppies down. I call them ploppies. I have many names for many things. Okay, and now I'm just going to I'm not going to blend it into the paper. I'm just kind of doing this. And then I'm going to take a little bit of water on my brush and just dab. Because I want that to be, oh, my water's a little dirty, Kelly. I want those to be damp. Many things in life I don't want to be damp. This is something I want to be damp. Now I'm going to take some purple and I'm going to squeeze it in between. Like that. And again, you could do it whatever ways you want to do it. And then I'm just going to add some water, just a little bit, just to make it squishable. Okay. Then I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to squish it. And you can see it's sticking out there. I'm not spot on even. It doesn't matter. And I'm not worrying if it squirts out and gets on the back because it's just going to be my mixed media background. Okay, so you want to make it squishy. If you don't want it on your hands and everywhere else, use a paper towel or a rag. Okay, now when you open it, you have a mixed media background beginning. Now you can see I did not put it close to the fold. You can do it, you know what I mean? This is just to show you guys. If you want it a little more closer to the fold, I'm going to add a little bit of, you know what we could add? Let's add a little bit. Let's be a little rebel and let's do a little bit of red. All right. I'm just going to take some red and I'm going to dot just some red. Nothing too major. What are we going to get when we do the red? We're going to get some orange and we're going to get some on our finger because that's how I roll. And then I'm just going to put it down. So you see, we're only using, this is 3 colors so far, right? And if you don't want to get it on your hands, I mean, I know some of you go crazy when I am done with something and I have it all over my hands. But that's just how I love to do it. If I don't have it all over me, I'm not doing it right, in my opinion. But that's just me. You can roll it with your brayer if you want. It doesn't matter. And then open it. And you have a mixed media. Now, look how cool that is. You have the heart in there. I love hearts. Hearts are everywhere. You want it a little bit more, you can go from there. You want to lighten it a little bit? Let's take some white. This is perfectly fine for your background, for in your art journal. Or now you can do this in your art journal, 2 pages together that make a full spread. Do this on one side, put them together and do it. But let's add let's add some white. And I'm just going to kind of go like this. I'm just going to go crazy with it, right? And I'm going to add, I don't have my spray bottle. I'm going to squirt it just a little bit, just to make it flow a little bit more. Not much, just a couple sprays. Now let's do it. I know it's coming out. It's going to be squirting everywhere. Okay, now I know here it's a little whiter inside, right? So I'm going to push this way and push it real good, right? And just push it, push it, push it. And what happens is, look at that. There is your mixed media background page, journal page, all ready to get started. This can be a page amongst itself. But here's what I want to show you. Oh, look at this. Yes, yes. I love doing these kind of things as abstract art. Anyway, but this is where you begin. And if you don't like the white, just go and take your finger and take that color. See how that makes it move? You could do that everywhere. But what I like is the blending, where you can see the white and the purple blending here, and the yellow and the white and the purple. I mean, it just blends everywhere, and you get such different colors. Do you know what I mean? Popping at you for different things. I love this, but look, you don't have to have it. So let it dry. And what's going to happen is, the reason I don't want to wet it too much in the beginning is because, can you see this delicious? Look at that. That is deliciousness right there. All that texture. And that's what I want on as my base. Now, you want to go with this and you want to put a nice drawing on top of here, or some collage, or whatever you want. This could just be like this. Let it dry and go to town. So I hope this helps you guys with your mixed media backgrounds. I always write you guys back and say, don't get nervous. It's okay. It's okay. But this is just so fun. Look, a couple colors and you're done. And you didn't even have, I rhymed. Look at that. And you can rhyme like me when we're playing with paint. That doesn't rhyme. But anyway, you guys get it. So I love you guys so very much. As always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. This is such a fast and easy way to do it. Let it dry. Go from there and play. And if if you have kids or grandkids and you're playing, do this with them. Get a piece of paper. Go get construction paper. It doesn't matter what the background color is. Let them squirt down different colors in that and go to town. And look how much fun. And they can feel so creative and artistic on their own, because when you look at this, it's just like, I want to roll in it naked. Sorry. I love you guys. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.